Kevin, you just took an official visit to Georgia. Just easy opening question. Just how did that go, man?
Hey, it was amazing, man. It was a phenomenal time down there.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of tell me, just how obviously did that kind of strengthen the relationship? I know you've been there, a few times before. You and I talked. You were there for G-Day to take in that whole scene, but this kind of opened your eyes a little bit more.
Oh yeah, of course. It gave me more time to hang with the players, get to talk to the coaching staff even more, and build a better connection that I already had.
I heard that you got to meet a few of the players. I just talked to Steve, your teammate that went with you. He said y'all played video games with Justin Williams and Namandi Agboko. How was that spending time with maybe possibly your future teammates?
Hey, them people at Georgia like a brotherhood, man. Like they real close with each other, and they got a great bond. They're fun to be around. Like you wouldn't expect them to all be like that. Like they all care for each other, and they always hang out with each other. So you definitely tell that.
Yeah, just kind of talk about. Did y'all have any meetings anytime with any of the coaches? You spend any one-on-one time with the coaches?
Not too much, but most of the time, Sunday mostly when we have one-on-one with the coaches, really. And most of the time they be with us or at breakfast or dinner. They'll come to the table, they sit at the table, and then we just talk, talk it up and stuff.
How did who did you meet one-on-one with? Meet with Kirby, Trey Scott.
Yeah.
Those two guys. I've obviously helped develop a lot of kids. Going to the NFL. I assume maybe that's a goal of yours one day. Just what were those meetings like with those two guys, and just what was the opportunity like? Just getting to sit inside a meeting room, with those two.
Well, both of them it was both individually, but they were basically saying the same thing most of them. Me playing D-line, they said I'm kind of the undersized because everybody else 6'7", 6'5", or something like that. So they like me because I'm very twitchy and fast, but I'm also strong enough to play anywhere on the line, so they can use me from all the way from a 7 to a nose guard they need me to, because I'm very versatile, what they told me. So they don't really have too many people that's very twitchy and fast. They got a big stalk and very big and gap players, really. So
So obviously cooking's a huge thing for you. Not many people know that watch this that you want to be possibly a chef one day. When I talked to Steve, he said y'all got to cook your own Alfredo.
Yeah.
Was that right? Were you kind of like the lead? Were you kind of like the lead on that? Were you showing everyone how to do it, or just how was that for you?
So they had stations. So we had stations, and we just I was with Steve, so I was really showing him stuff like that.
Yeah.
He did a little different because he didn't want all the stuff I wanted, but we season stuff different. So but theoretically we just did basically same thing.
What's the seasoning that you like to do, or you like to have on there?
On my pasta?
Yeah.
I like to do Cajun seasoning, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, mixed with the basil.
Okay.
And onion powder, salt, pepper, Cajun, Italian, smoked paprika. I'm gonna just go with that right now.
Yeah, you got a lot. You can't even fit them on 10 fingers. But just in the grand scheme of things, you got a couple more official visits: South Carolina, Texas. Is there another one in Florida State?
Yeah,
in there. Where does Georgia? Did Georgia help itself this weekend? Are they definitely one of your top schools?
Yes, sir.
And just taking away from the entire weekend. Talked about brotherhood, talked about connection. They even let you do something that you love. Is that a university that you could see yourself possibly playing at one day?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And just kind of one more question, just looking back at some of the, I like your dancing. Look at some back the defensive linemen and all that the Georgia's had drafted. Did they talk to you about any of that development aspect?
Yeah. So they was really breaking down how some players come in not even being high ranking.
Yeah. And
there's a lot of people that was my height, around about 6'3". Not even the big size linemen that was real fast and twitchy, Jalen Carter and other people like that too. That was very fast and twitchy. So that was they was showing that they got people in the league. You don't have to be a very high status person when you coming into it. Just when you develop over time. you feel like the foundation that's built, you just got to be bought in.
Mm-hmm. And did they give you a comparison by chance? Like from any defensive lineman, or who do you compare yourself to? You know, just past or present.
I think they said Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. All right.
Yeah,
what do you think of that comparison? Obviously, he was one of the top 10 picks.
Yeah, he's very quick and fast too. So
yeah,
I can see it. Yeah.
I got you, man.